Hey, welcome YouTube. We're gonna make some Diablo barbecue shrimp, and we're gonna start out with some jalapenos. And what we're gonna do is cut the back end off them real quick, split them down the middle, and then rinse them under water and get all the seeds and the stems out of them. We did some already over there, and I just want to show you what it's gonna be. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pickle these real quick, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, throw those in there. Now we're going to put this right here. Grab us some vinegar. We're going to pickle these real quick. That. Get some salt. Garlic. Okay, we just marinated our shrimp with a little bit of this Creole seasoning, and now we're going to get ready to start wrapping them. We also did some toothpicks. We soaked them in water for about 20 minutes prior to all this, and now we're getting ready to start wrapping and stuffing and whatever. Gotcha. I'm gonna do one at a time. Okay, so we stuffed it with mozzarella cheese, our own pickled peppers, and we wrapped it in bacon. We didn't use regular bacon. We used the ends and pieces bacon where you buy from the stores, where they're not perfect. They're a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner. That's the bacon we use. As you can see, it goes pretty quick. It's almost like wrapping sodomy, but it's rocking and rolling. We'll be back in a minute and we'll show you what else we got to do. Okay, we got these ones done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take them and aim the tail towards us, and we're going to shish kebab these bad boys. And go right through the middle, do them like that. Then put this one parallel, go like that. Make sure you try to get through the shrimp. Then put this one going this way. So make sure the tail is pointing towards you, and has it cooked so it'll tighten up on the skewer. So you take it and point this one like this. You get the idea. We'll be back in a few and show you the rest. We're back again. Part of our Diablo shrimp is we're making like a California surf and turf, but we're not using beef, we're using pork. So it'll be pork ribs, Diablo shrimp, and potato salad with barbecue sauce. And first we went to the store, we bought some ribs, and these ribs, if you can see, the bone is not that massive. Pick out ribs that are small bones, so that means it came from a small animal, because if it's a bigger animal, it's going to taste old, believe it or not. So we're going to make these St. Louis style, so we need to cut these ribs. So feel with your bone, feel with your finger where the bone is at, and you can feel where it ends, and you can feel all that. So right here is where we're going to cut. Get a good sharp knife.
What?
There you go. Okay, we're going to put that here for now, and I want to show you something. Any excess fat, you want to cut that off. See, like this little piece right here? I'm going to cut that off. Put that right there. Now, here's a trick. Let's trim this up first, real quick. See this piece right here? We'll have a hard time to cook. So we're just going to cut that off, just like that. I'm going to put that there. None of these parts are going to get thrown away, not unless they're really nasty. But most of them ain't. I'm going to take a butter knife. Can you zoom in on this? And go in between the skin and the bone and peel back. Then I'm going to grab a paper towel and pull the skin off. This tissue will shrivel up and it'll make the meat nasty, and when you eat it, it gets stuck in your teeth, and then I don't want that, and I don't want that for my guests either. So we're going to take this off, and it cooks better, and it looks better, and it's all good. These are the little pieces that come off this tissue. So that's what we're going to do there. Then if you see any excess amounts of fat, peel it off with your knife. No one said cooking is pleasant. It's got its downfalls. So this looks good. Now this is the rib that we're going to have it, the way we're going to have it. Now we're going to take some sea salt. Get us some sea salt. Now all these other little pieces, we're not going to throw them away. These are going to go on the fire and they're going to taste great. But we're just going to trim them up a little bit. There you go, just trim them up like that. And believe it or not, that's what me and my family eat before our guests come. So we want to take a little sea salt, nothing else, no pepper, no nothing. Just rub it just like that. And we're good. I'm going to do the other slab like that, same way. So I'll see you in a few. Okay, we put some charcoals in there, and we put them all in one group. We don't want to put charcoals all over this. This is going to be for the ribs. They're going to smoke maybe a couple hours. It'll be low and slow. This is not grilling. This is barbecuing. And I use this to clean off my grill. Get all the chicken from the barbecue. We're going to be cooking under indirect heat, so all the heat's in one spot, and the ribs are going to go up in here on top. And we'll be back in just a minute, and I'll show you what I'm doing. We got our fire started. Now the reason why I use a propane torch is, number one, because I was a roofer before, and I just have a lot of propane torches. Number two, I don't like the smell of charcoal lighter. It smells nasty. This, there's no smell, there's no nothing, all we smell is charcoal. Now what we're going to do is, all the heat is right here. We're going to take this pot of water and place it over our heat, and we're going to take these ribs, going down, and then we're just going to drop them right here. And put them just like this. This is going to take a couple hours, and these are going to taste great once they're done. Just leave them just like that. Now these are the little slot pieces. What we're going to do is take them and just put them on like that any old way. And they're going to cook slow, real slow. These are our junk pieces. Put those on just like that. Now all this meat has on it is this sea salt. That's it. No rub, no nothing. It's not going to be necessary. And I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Okay, here we go. Well, it's been about an hour and a half since last we checked. Now we started at 6. It's about 7:30, 7:40. So that means an hour and a half cooking, and this is what we got. Now if you notice, the ribs are not burned. Anytime the meat shrinks from the bone, that means it's done. So these ribs are done, and they're smoked through and through. Once we cut into them, you'll see that it has a ring of red all the way around it, so that means it's smoked through and through. So we're going to shut down the pit, and then we're going to get started on our Diablo shrimp. I'll see you guys in a few.